Well, third and final event today I'm covering here on TSR. What a busy day it's been. Tonight we got the Chiefs and the Ravens in the fourth installment of the Mahomes-Jackson rivalry. As Chiefs look to make it 4-0 against Lamar Jackson, but the Ravens seeking their first win of the season. Last week they let a 14-0 lead slip away. A 24-17 lead slip away. A 27-24 lead slip away. To lose in overtime. By the way, the bonus coverage game that I had, the Titans and Seahawks, Titans came away in overtime 33-30. As right now, I will run down the rest of the scores from today. All right. Earlier today, the Bears hold off the Bengals 20-17, get their first win of the season. It was the Browns over the Texans 31-21. Rams defeat the Colts 27-24 to go to 2-0 for the fourth straight year. Bills shut out the Dolphins 35-0 as they bounce back for that second half breakdown last week against the Steelers. Patriots making 11 in a row against the Jets as they win 25-6. Mac Jones getting his first win in the NFL. Congratulations to him. 49ers withstand the Eagles 17-11. They're 2-0 for the second time in 3 years. The Raiders go to 2-0 as they upset the Steelers in Pittsburgh 26-17. The Raiders' sixth win in the last 8 meetings against the Steelers. Panthers get their first win against the Saints since 2016 as they win 26-7, going to 2-0. Broncos defeat the Jaguars 23-13. The Jaguars, their 17th consecutive loss. Trevor Lawrence, not used to losing back-to-back. He's now lost 3 straight games dating back to college. Cardinals survive as they defeat the Vikings 34-33 in a shootout in the desert. Buccaneers go to 2-0 and now have won 10 straight games. They defeat the Falcons 48-25. Cowboys defeat the Chargers 20-17, a game you just saw here on TSR. Greg Zuerlein kicking a 56-yard field goal to win it for the Cowboys. And then the Titans in overtime defeat the Seahawks 33-30 after trailing 30-16 in the fourth quarter. Titans their first win in Seattle since 2009, although they've only made one trip since. About 7.5 to go until kickoff. Earlier today, a game you saw here on TSR, the Chaos bring home the PLL championship as they defeated the two-time defending champion Whipsnakes 14-9. The Chaos doing a good job keeping Rambo and Williams off the score sheet. Zed Williams with 2 assists, but that was all he was able to contribute as the Chaos become the second team to win a PLL championship, defeating the only other team. Let's head on out to the Diamond. Top of the third in Queens. Phillies 1, Mets nothing. Some finals. Indians defeating the Yankees 11-1, hurting the Yankees' playoff chances because both the Red Sox and Blue Jays took care of business today. Blue Jays defeated the Twins 5-3, and the Red Sox defeated the Orioles 8-6. Nationals defeat the Rockies 3-0. Dodgers beat the Reds 8-5, and that's good news for them because the Giants fell to the Braves 3-0. So now the Giants lead down to 1 game. 97-53, 96-54, so. Tigers defeat the Rays 2-0. Marlins defeating the Pirates 6-5 in 10 innings. Astros come back to beat the Diamondbacks 7-6. It's Cubs 6, Brewers 4. That was the final. Mariners trying to stay in the playoff hunt as they defeat the Royals 7-1. Cardinals outlast the Padres 8-7. They're now 3 games up on the Phillies and Reds for the final wild card spot. It's just when you thought the Cardinals were done for, they've emerged as a new contender. White Sox defeat the Rangers 7-2 deep in the heart of Texas. And the Athletics outlast the Angels in 10, 3-2. So here's what the wild card race looking like. Red Sox holding a 1-game advantage on the Blue Jays and a 2.5-game advantage on the Yankees. Blue Jays 1.5 games ahead of the Yankees for the final wild card spot. In the NL, Dodgers already got their spot clinched. Cardinals up 3 games on the Phillies and Reds. Now the picks are coming in. So let's see how we do. Looks like we got one for the Chiefs. Rodney likes the Chiefs. 5 minutes away from kickoff. So let's see. Got Chiefs. 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 So far, the field liking the Chiefs. We'll see if it's a clean sweep. Oh, Mike Tirico going Ravens. So it's not going to be a clean sweep. Because remember, last year, the Ravens, the Monday night countdown crew was all on the Ravens, and they ended up losing. So it was thinking, oh, it could be a role reversal here this year, but Mike Tirico says, not going to happen. I'm picking the Ravens. Everyone else going with the Chiefs. And, if the Chiefs hadn't struggled last week against Cleveland, I no doubt would have picked the Chiefs to win. And yes, I know Cleveland is not the same team they used to be. They're much more improved than what they were 4 years ago, but it's still Cleveland. And especially because the Chiefs were at home. I mean, they should have taken care of business much easier than they did. So that's the only reason I'm picking the Ravens in an upset, because even though they collapsed in the second half last week, I think they can bounce back. They're probably going to be fired up. And they know if they want to be a Super Bowl contender, this is the team they have to beat. This is the team they got to beat to get over that hurdle. I feel like the Chiefs, I know they haven't been in the playoffs yet, but they've been the hurdle that they can't get over. Well, the last 2 years, that would have been the hurdle they would have had to get over, but they lost the game before. They didn't keep their end of the bargain when the Chiefs have been in the AFC Championship game. They're like, hey, we kept our end of the bargain. Why didn't you? We set to kick it off in just a little bit. You are watching TSR, your home for the NFL. Back in Baltimore, Chiefs-Ravens set to kick off. Ravens looking for that first win on TSR. They let it slip away last week. An overtime loss in Vegas. Chiefs last year on Twitch had a record of... I'm trying to think what their record was. Hold on. I called 3 of their first 4 games. They're 5-1 all time on Twitch. Lost the Super Bowl, so Ravens right now the only NFL team without a win on Twitch that have multiple losses. Cowboys dodged being in that group today. Chiefs, the former kings of TSR until Tom Brady and the Buccaneers dethroned them in February. Here at M&T Bank Stadium. Well, it's been since the 2019 divisional playoffs that the Ravens have played in front of a packed crowd. Lamar Jackson tried to exterminate those Chief demons. 0-3 against them. Yep. Last week, the Ravens lost their first season opener since 2015. Lamar Jackson was still at Louisville. Patrick Mahomes was at Kansas with Texas Tech. So they're trying to avoid their first 0-2 start since 2015. They started off the year 0-3. And in the years that the Ravens had started off a season 0-2, 99 missed the playoffs. 2002 missed the playoffs. 2005 missed the playoffs. And 2015 missed the playoffs. So they do not want to start this season 0-2. This has got, I know it's early in the season, but I have to say this is must win because of the 4 times they started off a season 0-2, they never made the playoffs. Chiefs have not lost a road regular season game since November 2019. So, I mean, really I could say a road game in general because I don't know if I could count the Super Bowl. I know Tampa was the home team. It was played in their stadium. That's why I'm hesitant to consider that a road game. So, yeah, they've won, we'll say in the regular season, 2, 3. They've won 11 straight road games in the regular season. Set to kick it off in just a minute. You're watching TSR, your home for the NFL. Set to kick things off here in Baltimore. Chiefs winners of 11 straight on the road in the regular season. Looking to extend that streak to 12 as Baltimore looking to try to avoid their first 0-2 start since 2015. Let's look at two QBs, Mahomes and Jackson. Seeing some red in the stands there. So Chiefs having a strong representation tonight. Probably. Well, the Ravens. Ronnie Stanley out with the ankle injury. So Alejandro Villanueva will start at left tackle. The Ravens just struggling to stay healthy. Well, Tyre Phillips is out. So Ben Powers, first career start at left guard. And Patrick McCarry, first career start at right tackle. And John Harbaugh, 129-80 in the regular season, 11-8 in the postseason. Does have a ring, Super Bowl 47. That was close to a decade ago. And who else do they bring into the house on a big night like this than the legendary Ray Lewis? I actually got to meet him 5 years ago at a book signing. Yeah, great guy, great player. And yeah, they brought him in, tried to fire this team up, fire this crowd up. Probably some wishing he could suit up tonight, even though he's, I think, 46 years old, hadn't played in almost a decade. He's probably like, nah, I'm good. So DuVernay will await the kick as the Ravens will get the ball first. So we'll see Jackson and crew out there. We're underway here at Baltimore. And there's going to be no return. It'll be Tyson Williams, not Tyson. I apparently pronounced his name wrong last week. He's in the backfield. Jackson. And 42, Patrick Ricard. And Jackson will be in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Calls to Williams up the middle. Oh no, he keeps it himself. Gets a couple on the play. Probably wishes he had handed it off to Williams because it looked like he was going to have a better gain. Well, Lamar Jackson last week against the Raiders, 19 of 30, 235 yards passing, had a touchdown, ran for 86 yards, but also had 2 fumbles, including the one that cost them the game. Jackson in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Play action. Looking. Fires the heave. Too far for Hollywood Brown. Set up 3rd and 8. Jackson just put a little too much mustard on that. 3rd and 8. Jackson in an empty backfield shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires pass. Intercepted! Tyrann Mathieu, he could! He might! And he will! Touchdown, Chiefs! And first blood is drawn via defense. Well, that's one way to silence the crowd is pick 6 from Tyrann Mathieu. Was trying for Sammy Watkins. And Butker for the point after. And off the upright, but he still got it. "50 seconds in, the Chiefs draw first blood. 7-0 here on your home for the NFL. Well, the Chiefs got it going first with the defense. Tyrann Mathieu's pick 6 makes it 7-0 Chiefs. As Butker will kick it off. And that's going to go out for a touchback. As Jackson coming out to try it again. My drop frames is getting alarming, so I might be disconnected here at some point. Jackson in the shotgun. And handoff to Latavius Murray as he gets up to the 31-yard line. Second and 4, Jackson in the shotgun. And calls to Williams right side. And he'll get a first down up to the 36. As Williams last week in his NFL debut at 65 yards rushing and a touchdown. First down and 10, Jackson in the shotgun. Drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Hollywood Brown up to around the 47-yard line. That's good enough for a first down. Job with the play action. Jackson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. And hand off to Williams, right side. Get up to the 50, to the 45, down to the 41-yard line. That's going to move the chains. The Ravens ground game trying to pick up the slack after the pick six. First and 10, Jackson in the shotgun. And here comes Freeman. Freeman, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, down to the 10-yard line. And I think that's Devontae Freeman. Yes, Devontae Freeman. Recently acquired. They are going to call it 1st and goal. Jackson in the shotgun. Calls to Freeman. Middle. 5. Oh, he fumbled it, but DeVerde with a touchdown. Wow. That's one way to get a touchdown. Freeman fumbled at the 1, but right into the hands of Devin DeVerde. And the Ravens answering back. That was simply just heads-up football right there. That was Williams on the carry, fumbled. Devin DeVerde, right place, right time. Because if he was not there, there was a swarm of Chiefs ready to pounce on it. As Tucker for the point after. Snap, kick, up, and good. Ravens offense bouncing back. The touchdown fumble recovery by Devin DeVerde knots things up at 7 here on your home for the NFL. Back in Baltimore, the Ravens answer back with a touchdown by Devin DuVernay by way of a fumble. As Williams fumbled it up in the air, but Devin DuVernay right on time, picking it up and walking it in for a touchdown. Let's see how the Chiefs answer. We'll see Mahomes and crew for the first time tonight. The Chief Wolf in the stands. And a kick by Tucker. And returnable. Hardman with it. And he only able to get out to the 15-yard line. And for the first time tonight, we'll see Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Well, a flag is down. That'll push him back. Clete Blakeman, the referee. And a holding, so the Chiefs have to start inside the 10-yard line. So they're going to officially call it. I don't know what they're going to. Mahomes' career in September, 11-0. Chiefs have not lost in September since 2016. It was week 2 against the Houston Texans, so it's 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. And calls to Edwards-Helaire. Get up to the 15 to about the 16, maybe 17-yard line. Well, it was actually at the 8, so it's about the 16. Caught 2nd and 2 upcoming. Well, it's actually going to be 2nd and 1 from the 17. Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back. Fires, pass is caught up to the 23-yard line. And that is Hardman. That's going to move the chains. And my frame dropping rate is closing in on 20%, so I might lose speed here momentarily. Hopefully not. Mahomes in the shotgun, rolling to his right, fires, passes, caught. That's Tyreek Hill right around the 31-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. They're caught the 30-yard line, 2nd and 3. Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back, looking. Now rolling to his left, fires, passes, caught. That's Hardman. Hardman up to the 40. Get it up to the 45-yard line, close to midfield at the 49. That's going to move the chains. Just lofting it there to Hardman. Hardman doing the rest of the work. Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to his left. Calls to Edwards-Helaire. Go to the right side. Gets it up to midfield. It's 2nd and 9. Mahomes behind center. And calls to Edwards-Helaire up the middle. Gets it up to the 45. To about the 43-yard line. He'll set up 3rd down. 3rd and 2. So it's 3rd. Andy Reid, 9th season with the Chiefs. 92-37. 7-6 postseason record. 6 consecutive seasons with, what was it, 10-plus wins. Of course, they've been AFC West champions the last 5 seasons. Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass out to Kelsey. He gets a first down and more. 35 down to about the 32. And that's going to move the chains. Mahomes 4 for 4 on this drive. 33. And play action. Mahomes under pressure, steps up, fires, end zone, caught! Is it a touchdown? Yes, it is touchdown! Number 11 of the Chiefs, that is Demarcus Robinson, and the Chiefs answer back. Well, let's see. Possession, knee down. Oh, I think that's going to count. We'll see. Butker for the point after. Banked the upright the last time. This time, right down the middle. Chiefs answer back. As we have 6:05 to go in the opening quarter, it's Chiefs 14, Ravens 7 on your home for the NFL. Chiefs moving the ball efficiently as they answer the Ravens score with 6:05 left in the first. Let's see how Jackson and crew fare. And Butker to kick it off. And there'll be no return, so Jackson and crew back to work. Inside the Raven offense. Oh, I missed it. Jackson in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Hollywood Brown, slips away. 40, up to the 43-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Jackson behind center. Oh, it's down to the 42. And a handoff to Williams, right side. It's past 45 to about the 48-yard line, so that's about 6-yard gain, I'll call it. Last week against the Raiders. Ravens had 189 rushing yards, most in the NFL through week 1. And that was the big question mark would be the ground game, and they seem to have answered the call well. 2nd and 4. And the call is to Williams. Get past or right up the midfield, I'll say. We'll set up 3rd and 2. Jackson in the shotgun. Drops back. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. Gets to the right side, gets the first down up to the 45 to about the 41-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Jackson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Handoff. No, he keeps it himself. Left side. Jackson to the 35. Stayed in bounds. Did he get to the marker? Not quite. He'll be just short. Dan Sorston had a chance to bring him down. He says, get off me. Somehow stayed in bounds. Couldn't quite get the first down. Jackson in the shotgun. He got 2 to make a play call. Got to get it off. Looked like they did. Left side, it's Murray. Oh, no, make that number. Yeah, that was Murray, and he's got a first down. Oh. Kansas City 24. Yeah, and it kind of seems like I'm like choppy with the feed. Forgive me. Lag has been killing this stream. If it doesn't improve by halftime, I'll have to shut off and try to auto-configure. Jackson to the shotgun that fires into the end zone just over the head of Watkins. It'll be second down. Randall Cunningham, Steve Young, Michael Vick, Jamal Charles, Lamar Jackson. Jackson in the shotgun. Swings it out to Hollywood Brown. He fell down. And he's going to have to surrender himself for a 3-yard loss. Tried to swing it out there, but he slipped and fell. As we're under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. All right, call it 3rd and 14. Jackson in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, intercepted. It's Matthew again. Out to the 5, to the 10, and out to the 13-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu. Second pick of the night. 73 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Chiefs by 7 here on your home for the NFL. Two interceptions tonight by Tyrann Mathieu. One return for a touchdown. The Chiefs now have it at the 14 to start this drive. Mahomes is in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Rolling to his right. Looking. Fires. Passes. Caught. And that's Hardman up to about the 31-yard line. That's going to move the chains. First and 10. Mahomes behind center. Drops back, looking, pass is caught, and up to the 35, I should say. And that is number 45. It is Michael Burden. A flag is down. And, well, it's going to be a pass interference on the offense, so that's going to push them back 10 yards as DeMarcus Robinson called on interference. So what might be the final play of the first quarter. Mahomes in the shotgun. And ball gets away. Mahomes has to fall on it. And now they're going to call that grounding. I think you have to. That was... I know Mahomes was in desperation to make a play, but you can't do that. Should be grounding it. It was nowhere near the line of scrimmage. And, yep, that will be grounding on Mahomes. I think he did that just to avoid being sacked. Last year, he was not sacked at all by the Raven defense. And I think he's just like, well, it didn't happen last year. It's not going to happen this year. That's why I was still in the tackle box. But even if he wasn't, it was nowhere near the line of scrimmage. Calls to Edwards Hilaire. He loses a yard. Second and 37 from the 3. And now it'll be third and 38 as we hit the end of the first quarter. Played 15 minutes here in Baltimore. Chiefs leading it 14-7 here on your home for the NFL. Start of the second quarter here in Baltimore. The Chiefs face a 3rd and 38 from their own 3 following the bad snap. And the Mahomes intentional grounding on the same play. Mahomes is in his own end zone. And drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. And just doing this to give the punter a little bit more breathing room. Number 88, that is Jody Foston. Or Fordson, excuse me. So Tommy Townsend, the punt from his own end zone. And DuVernay waiting to return. And it's going to bounce, and I think he's just going to get out of the way. Rolled down to the 33. So not a bad punt. The Ravens will take control at the 33. Lamar's kryptonite, the Kansas City Chiefs. 0-3 has a 78.9 rating and 65 yards of rushing per start. So Jackson 3 of 7 tonight, has thrown 2 interceptions as well. And the shotgun, handoff to Williams, left side, and he's going to be met up at the line of scrimmage. Jackson in an empty backfield shotgun on 2nd and 10. Drops back. Quick pass that's caught by Andrews up to about the 39-yard line. Set up 3rd and 4. Mark Andrews, selected to the Pro Bowl after 2019 season from Oklahoma. 26 years old. 3rd and 3, Jackson in the shotgun. And a call is to Williams, and he goes nowhere. And they're going to have to punt it away. First time tonight, we'll see Sam Cook. Cook to punt it away. And it'll be fair caught by Hardman at the 11. .12:05 to go in the first half. It's Chiefs 14, Ravens 7 on your home for the NFL. Chiefs taking over. 1st and 10. Here's the call. This is number 34. That is I don't know who that is. Damian Williams up the gut for a yard. It's up 2nd and 9. Mahomes in the shotgun. It seems like the drop frames rate is subsiding a little. Mahomes drops back, fires, passes, caught. That's Kelsey. Past the 25 to about the 26-yard line. That's going to move the chains. First and 10 from the 26. Mahomes behind center. Pitches it out. This is Edwards-Helaire getting a couple on the play. They're going to call it 2nd and 7. Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. That's Robinson up to about the 39-yard line. It's going to move the chains. First and 10. Pressure's facing Super Bowl 55. 55% of dropbacks. He was sacked 3 times, hit 5 times, hurried 23. Wowzer. Play action. Mahomes looking, fires, passes. Incomplete. Trying for Hardman. They'll set up 2nd down. Mahomes in the shotgun. Second and 10. And drops back. Looking, fires, passes, incomplete. Over Hardman's head, and I'll set up 3rd down and 10. (9:11 to go in the 2nd quarter. The Chiefs hanging it on to a 14-7 lead. Mahomes in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking, rolling to his right. Stops, cuts back. Now fires, passes. Incomplete, almost picked off. And the Chiefs stall at the 39, so they give some space for their punter, but that's about it. With 9:03 to go in the first half. Again, Mahomes trying to avoid being sacked by the Ravens for the first time in 2 years. I think he's just doing anything he can. Townsend will be set to punt it away to DuVernay. And he was able to get the kick off. And DuVernay from the 11. Got some space. Right side 20, cuts back to about the 25, around the 27-yard line. And that is where Lamar and crew will start. 8:52 to go in the first half. It's Chiefs 14, Ravens 7 here on your home for the NFL. Lamar and crew back on the field. The 28-yard line with 8:52 left in the first half. See if they can try to tie things up. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the 28. Jackson in the shotgun. And Jackson will keep it himself going to the right side to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 out of bounds. They'll probably mark it at the 49, but that's good enough to move the chains. Good job catching Chris Jones in no man's land. Yep, it will be the 49-yard line. He committed just enough to the running back to allow Jackson to get free. He's in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. And up the middle is Murray for about caught 3 on the play. Gets into cheap territory. They're actually caught 2nd and 6. And play action. Jackson looking, fires, passes, caught. Hollywood Brown to the 30. Up to about the 28-yard line. It's going to move the chains. pass, and then a great run after the catch by Brown. We just passed 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Jackson into shotgun. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes. Caught. That's Andrews sliding back to the 20-yard line for a gain of 8 on the play. So 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Calls to Murray. He's going to get the first down and a little more. Up to about the 17-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Ravens driving to try to tie this one up before the half. The 16-yard line. Jackson in the shotgun. Bobbled the snap a little bit. Looking. Fires. Passing complete. Trying for Brown. Second and 10. And run, and it looks like a flag is down. So this play may have never have happened. Williams went to the right side for 2, but that might not be the case. And they're going to get the Ravens for a legal formation. That could hurt. Let's take a look. I don't know. Anyway, 2nd and 15 now. Jackson in the shotgun. Drops, looks, fires, passes, caught. That's Williams left side to about the 12. Gets a good chunk of that yardage back. They'll set up 3rd and 6. Red zone defense last year, 77% for the Chiefs this year, 100. 3rd and 6. Jackson in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. Williams stays on his feet, gets to about the 5-yard line. It's good enough for a first down. And the Ravens able to get it done again on 3rd down. Right now knocking on the door. Jackson 8 of 13 for 75 yards, but have the 2 interceptions. 4 rushes, 41 yards. And handoff up the middle. Murray! Touchdown Ravens! Latavius Murray! And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this thing up. Rev the middle. He's just bouncing off tacklers. Tucker for the point after. Snap. Kick. Up. And good. Ravens tie things up with 3:21 to go in the first half. 14 all here on your home for the NFL. Ravens able to tie things up on a 5-yard touchdown run by Latavius Murray. We'll see how Patrick Mahomes and crew answer back. And here's the kick by Tucker. And Pringle from the goal line to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's where the Chiefs will start. So, and Mahomes in the shotgun calls to Edwards-Helaire up the gut to about maybe the 40-yard line. We'll see what they officially call it. Looks like the 42-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. Mahomes again in the shotgun. We can get at least one play off before the 2-minute warning. And play action gets it out. That's Tyreek Hill. Slips a tackle up to the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's going to move the chains. Mahomes in the shotgun again on 1st and 10 now. Empty backfield. And drops back, looking. Fires, passes, caught. That's Kelsey. Up to the 40-yard line. He'll step out of bounds. And he will move the chains for the Chiefs. 2:07 left, so they will get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning. Or will they? No, they won't. Two-minute warning here in Baltimore, tied at 14 here on your home for the NFL. Two minutes to go in the first half. Chiefs driving, trying to take the lead back before the halftime. And of course, they always remind us no coach's challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes. Mahomes behind center. Drops back. Play action. Looking. Fires, passes caught. Up to 35, to the 30, 25. Down to the 20-yard line. Number 81, that is. That is Blake Bell moving the chains for the Chiefs. And it looks like the Ravens had an injured player on the field, Deshaun Elliott. But he's walking off on his own power. The player had the ball go off his helmet and into the arms of Anthony Arvette last week in overtime to give the Ravens a chance, which they end up losing anyway. Mahomes in the shotgun. And calls to Edwards-Helaire. Right side, getting it up to about the 16. As we're approaching a 90-second mark here in the first half. Mahomes in the shotgun. And 5 on the play clock. Drops back, looks, fires, passes, caught to the 10. And ramming his way down, closes, will be down at the 1 yard line, number 1. That is Jerick McKinnon. And he sets the Chiefs up with 1st and goal. It's going to be at the 2 yard line officially. McKinnon pushed Queen back a few yards. Mahomes in the shotgun. 54 seconds to go in the first half. And handoff to Williams. Touchdown, Chiefs! Damian Williams, and the Chiefs answer right back. With 51 seconds to go in the first half. Bunker for the point after. Snap. Kick. Up and good. 51 seconds to go in the first half. Chiefs 21, Ravens 14 here on your home for the NFL. Chiefs able to get a touchdown before the half to make it 21-14. See if the Ravens can try to get some points. If not, they got to kick off to the Chiefs. It's spell trouble. And Butker will be set to kick it off here. And no return. So both Ravens bump down to 2 timeouts. They use the timeout somewhere. Must have been with the injury to Sean Elliott. So 1st and 10. .25. Jackson in the shotgun. And drops back, looking, fires, passes, caught. And getting it out to about the 36. That's Sammy Watkins. 47 seconds. It looks like the Ravens are going to burn a timeout here. And they are. We'll step aside as well. 21-14 here on your home for the NFL. .47 seconds left in the first half. Ravens trying to answer back. Jackson in the shotgun. And flags fly. Let's see what's going to happen here. And that's going to bump him back. And the guilty party is Hollywood Brown. Jackson is a shotgun. Drops back. Looking. Fires, passes, caught. Getting it up to about the 34. That's Williams. The flag is down. And that's going to knock him back. So now it's 1st and 25. And Villanueva, the guilty party. Well, it started with the left arm and then the right shoulder pad of Frank Clark. Right there. Got inside the shoulder pad as well. So Jackson in the shotgun on 1st and 25. Calls to Williams. Right side. Get to the 30, 35. And close to the 40-yard line. They will get to the 40-yard line. So gets a good chunk of that yardage back. But they probably are going to have to use their final timeout. That's the bad news. They take a timeout. I take a timeout. Ravens looking to drive down to 7 on your home for the NFL. .33 seconds left in the first half. Ravens trying to drive as Jackson drops back. Looking, fires, passes, caught. Andrews got to get to the sideline. Did he? Yes, he did. Up to the 48-yard line. Oh. Look at that. Yeah, just able to get out of bounds. 47-yard line. They still got to go to the air. No timeouts. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. Getting up to the 40. Gets up to the 35. I'm at the 32. But he's got to hustle up. 15 seconds to go. And he is going to clock it with 11 seconds left. I'd imagine they take one shot at the end zone at least. Because right now it's a 50-yard field goal, or at least go to the sideline, try to get maybe about 5 or 6 yards, a quick out. So Jackson in the shotgun. We'll see if he takes a shot at the end zone. Drops, quick out, pass is caught. Watkins gets out of bounds, close to the first down marker. 7 seconds left, and I think they're going to bring Tucker in. They will. Last week, 2 of 2. $43-yard try for Tucker. And snap, kick, up, and good. With 3 seconds left in the first half, Ravens able to trim the deficit. Imagine it'll probably be a touchback, and then Mahomes will just kneel it down and go to the half. And here's the kick. A squibber. And we take it for the 10-yard line. A pitch back to Pringle. The 15 to the 19. And that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime in Baltimore. Chiefs leading it 21-17. I need to sign off for a little bit, try to address the issues with the drop frames. I'll be back for the second half.